after the beautiful fish. Look at them spots on them.
Yeah, look at the tips, the white tips on the bottom fins. Great fish.
There he goes.
That right there is a beautiful looking wild brown trout. Heading back into the water. Hey everybody, Benny P here with Lively Legz Fly Fishing. I'm out. We're fishing central Pennsylvania today with the big Shrive. We just hit the water. It's a little bit after lunchtime and big Shrive throws in and gets one right off the bat. Looks like a pretty little wild brown trout.
I'm going to show you what I got him on. The honey badger. Look at the fin on that. How red it is.
Man, those are just gorgeous fish. Go ahead and drop them back in, Shrive. Way to start her off. It's cold. You can see in the background we have snow. It's probably mid-30s today, tops. We had 20-some degree days, so you're going to see ice on the edges, and I figure we're going to have to take some extra drifts today. Make sure we hit these runs really well, hit the tail ends, hit the middle of the holes, and hopefully we can get at least a few of these wild browns on Lively Legz. Okay, big Shrive, we got that one released. Caught on the honey badger. Big Shrive's throwing back in. I'm going to explain his setup today. That is a 10-foot 3-weight syndicate rod. He has the 3-weight. I'll be using the 2-weight. We both have Redington reels. Pretty sure, do you have the rise on, Shrive?
Yeah. Big
Shrive has a Redington rise. I'll be fishing the Redington run. We're both fishing Lively Legz 5-foot small stream indicator leaders. Coming down that leader, there's a tippet ring on that leader. We have 4X tippet. Off the 4X tippet, we have a top fly, usually a Lively Legz nymph. Coming off that, we'll use 4.5 or 5X tippet, and then we'll have our bottom fly. Today we'll both be fishing a Y2K probably most of the time with the nymph. Wintertime we found the Y2K, the Lively Legz Y2K, to be just an extremely effective fly. Another thing I'm going to say here is when we're fishing in the wintertime, the water's cold, fish are laying on the bottom. A lot of times fish are laying in the middle of the slow water. They're not up in the top ends of the runs feeding. I mean, we'll see today, but most of the time it takes a few extra drifts to get a fish than it would in the springtime. So you just have to hang in there, enjoy your time on the water, fish, enjoy everything around you. Like today we get the backdrop of snow and ice on a beautiful trout stream here in Pennsylvania, and we're going to enjoy the day and hope that some fish come along with it. Alright, we have some good holding water here. If you look up from the big Shrive, you can see it's crystal clear, but comes up through, and the real good holding water's here. It comes down from this run, it slows down, and I would expect the winter trout to be right through here. So I'm just going to film him on this run, see if we can get a hook up on video. There we go, big Shrive hooks up.
A rainbow.
He gets into that meatier part of the hole where we expect the fish to be sitting, and looks like he has a rainbow hooked on the Y2K. Step out here to get the net on video, the net job, and there it is. Man, that's a nice looking bow, Shrive. Let's go over and take a look at it. I'm guessing that's a clown fart.
It is a clown fart.
Look how bright that thing is. Those bows can't pass up a good old clown fart.
That's what we're after, the beautiful fish. Look at them spots on them.
Yeah, look at the tips, the white tips on the bottom fins. Great fish.
There he goes.
Way to start her off, big Shrive. Here we are, January 2022, still doing this. Okay, big Shrive's gonna go ahead and take a breather and let me jump out there and try to get in on one. Okay, first cast of 2022. Woo. didn't tell me there was a snag out there, Shrive.
Man, you're into it. Here.
Here, I'm out.
Oh,
Stick.
stickfish. I'm gonna break the clip.
That's bigger than the one you caught.
Yeah.
There we go.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Felt good to hook a fish. Very light hit. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking slight pause in the line, not really a take. And I just think as the flies are drifting past them, they suck them in. You have that split second to set the hook and they're spitting them out.
You get one.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He's on an imp.
Let's go see what he got. It's like a rainbow.
See how easy that is? Put the rod right there in the rod holder, twist it up a couple. Let's see what this bad boy hit. This is my first fish of 2022 landed. And it's out. It's a barbless hook. But I can tell you, that beauty was caught on the Lively Legz Double Trouble. Let's take him down in. First ride of 2022 for me. Can't beat it, Big Shrive. Out here on the water, Central PA. Fishing with the long-time good buddy Big Shrive, another part of the Lively Legz connection. We're putting some wintertime fish in the net today. Big Shrive's going to give this spot a rip. You can see there used to be a washout here, but along with the years of the washout, it took out the actual root system of that stump. It seems to have filled in a little bit, but it's still a little bit deeper over there. Could be holding a trout. It was holding a trout. I knew if somebody could get one, it would be you, Big Shrive. You got him on your bottom fly, whatever that is. Still the Y2K?
Yep,
And he gets off. He battles till the end. These things are tough.
look at that.
You get that on video, Shrive.
I did. Like a champ. Do you see the concentration in that guy?
That was in a run.
Let's see what he got. I already know.
You know what that fish got. Hey, the cool thing is we've been fishing these runs, and up to this point, we haven't given up on them. There hasn't been much happening, but there's two little runs that come together right here, and it makes a quick little valley just running right through the middle. I threw up in the head of it, and that was the first cast. There's a beautiful looking wild brown trout. Look at that thing. And he engulfed. I'm gonna have to open his mouth. That double trouble. That's the sulfur double trouble. Let's get him into some sunshine for a release. Oh my. You got him on there, Shrive.
I do.
No, Big Shrive is up. We are getting some fish in the net. January 2022. It feels good to be back out on the water. The only thing we're missing is Iron Mike. We'll get him back out here in the next week or so. In nature, we call this the lion. The lion. And way up ahead, that big slow hole, in wintertime, that's the gazelle. We're watching the stalk right now. Big Shrive is headed after the gazelle. Okay, we got up here to the spot I called the lion gazelle spot. And we didn't notice this from downstream, but there was a young man fishing this, and we got up here, and here from this spot upstream, it's all been fished, and there's another guy upstream just a little bit further from us. So we're going to go ahead and bounce out of here and hit some bigger water for the rest of the day. Quick move to some bigger water, and the Big Shrive throws an indicator out into some big slow water and has a rainbow trout on.
That's him. Back in. There's Benny. He's got one on up there. Is it a rainbow?
Brown trout.
Brown trout. I'll come up.
So we made the switch, came over to some bigger water, and it hasn't been easy. I just hooked up with a beautiful brown in the top end of a run, and you can see that is a Y2K, and that is buried in the corner of his lip. And look how easy that's barbless, guys. That thing comes right out. Let's get him back released. We're gonna try to get a few more on video, but the day's coming closer to an end. We'll keep fishing, we'll see what happens.
Oh, he's fighting. He's doing the old head thing. I'm gonna walk him back into some slower water. It's a little bit deeper where I can land him. It's a nice brown.
Wow. What'd that one take?
The double treble sulfur.
This is definitely a nicer fish. And look at that double treble sulfur right in the corner of his mouth. Let's get that fly out of there. Drop him back in the net a second. I want to talk about this. So we talk about winter fishing and how we're expecting those fish to be in the deeper, slower water. And that's primarily what we were hitting today. And that's where we were having our success. We changed it up, came to here. I filmed Shrive for a while, and we were having no success out in that deeper, slower water. I just said, heck with it. I'm going to walk up here to the head end where it's really fast and only knee deep. And Shrive probably within 5 minutes had 2 nice fish in.
Yep.
Let's take a good look at him.
Good.
All right, let's get this beauty back in the water. That right there is a beautiful looking wild brown trout. Heading back into the water. I was just saying that may be the last fish or the last couple fish, but who knows? We probably have another hour of daylight, or maybe a little bit more than that at most. So we'll see if we can get a few more on video before we end it out. All right, lost track of Big Shrive for a minute. I think he just yelled he has a nice rainbow on. Trying to catch up with him to get a hookup on video and just missed it. Yes, it is. Look at that. That's a nice one, Shrive.
Clown
Take a
fart.
look. That clown fart is on fire today for a winter day of fishing. That thing's putting some nice looking rainbows in the net. Good fish, Big Shrive.
There we go.
Sitting here filming some of the ice. Big Shrive cast back out, and he has another bow with the clown fart. Nice fish, Big Shrive. Let's get a release here.
Okay. Benny got one on here. It's tough fishing down here. Another, looks like a brownie.
All right,
What is that?
the rainbow.
Is it a rainbow?
That is on a light roe egg Y2K. That's the Y2K that's been working great for me today. It's going to be the last fish of the video. We're about ready to lose camera light. I'd like to thank everybody for following along. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and check out all of our videos here on YouTube. Take a look at this fish. That beautiful rainbow. Be sure to hit the like button, sub to our channel if you're not already subbed. And until next time, best of the luck on the water.